Namaste yogis. Let's talk about pranayama. Pranayama is the fourth limb of the 8 limbs organized by Patanjali about yoga. It is that bridge between the conscious and the unconscious world. Asana is where we learn the physical body how to maintain postures, find flexibility, find strength, and coordinate our body the way we see fit. Pranayama deepens your practice but allows you to discover the unconscious world inside of you. How you can really channel your energy, your prana, your levels of fatigue, your levels of perception, even your digestion, your appetites. It influences on many, many levels. If you look at all the systems in the body, you have digestive, cardiovascular, muscular, nervous, skeletal, executory, endocrine, hormonal, and respiratory. Among all of these, the only one you can control consciously and unconsciously is this breathing, respiration. When we sleep, we have no control over our breathing. It is done unconsciously with the autonomic nervous system. When we are awake, we can choose to either influence our breath or not. We can take a deep breath or we can let the breaths happen. And this is why we call it the bridge between the conscious and the unconscious mind. When you start honing this and start really mastering pranayama, you start mastering your mind on a deeper level. And the whole principle of yoga is to draw mind back inside, to not always be at the mercy of stimulus around the world, and to not be shaken by the good, the bad, and the ugly, the neutral. Prana is life force. It's that vital energy. It's what you see in every single living organism, whether it be rocks and salts and minerals, whether it be human beings, mammals, fish. Every single living species on this earth and in the universe has vital force called prana. There are different forms of prana. We can talk about it another day. But for today, think about it as that vital energy that's inside of an atom. Why scientists today are still very much curious about quantum mechanics, going deep inside what it is inside of a nucleus that gives you energy. So pranayama is this idea that you're channeling the prana within you, redistribute throughout the body, and optimizing your physical and mental state, as well as your emotional state. I invite you to discover these different exercises of pranayama. There are 7 of them. For now, I have given you 2, the basics that Guruji always started with our students. Started it with me, and we continue to teach when we were together in Nepal. The first is Ujjayi Pranayama, and the second is Kapalbhati. Do not underestimate the simplicity of Ujjayi Pranayama. Do not underestimate its power, even though it's simple. Simple doesn't necessarily mean easy. Kapalbhati is a little more intense, but it has some amazing effects on the body and can really help you in your meditation practice. Remember too, if you're not a fan of yoga, you can always do pranayama without having to do postures. If you're not feeling very well, you can also just do pranayama. If you're confined in a space that doesn't allow you to do practice, just do pranayama. It has huge, tremendous effects on your entire being, all the way down to the atomic level. I invite you to explore these exercises responsibly. Be aware of all the counterindications of each exercise. Do things with a full and conscientious mind, with full concentration, and above all, with joy. Sat Nam Namaste.